What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. I really did. Listen, the holiday season, Thanksgiving, Christmas, it's like one of my favorite times of the year. Um, one of my favorites because I'm a big Hallmark kind of guy. So I like mushy Hallmark family moments. Um, the Dante and Sam scenes, I was really feeling, especially with the kids, and they was all at the penthouse on the balcony watching the parade. I cannot believe how big Danny and freaking Rocco are getting. Like even Danny, like he sounded like he got a grown man voice now. I was like, what the hell? I was like, wait a minute, you supposed to be about 9 years old. He look about 12, 13. I was like, what is going on with these kids? Like they're aging the hell out the kids. I'm like, wow. Um, but that was such a good family moment between all of them and the kids going upstairs to go watch a movie. Of course, Danny and them did not want to watch Christina Comes Home for Christmas. They didn't want to see that. But they put the movie on or whatever. I'm really warming up to Dante and Sam as a couple. I really am. I was on the fence at first because they share siblings and Sam slept with his uncle and his daddy, and so I was on the fence at first, but I really do like their chemistry. Sam is being more open with him and stuff. I like it. I really do. I love the little family moment that they all were having. It was so fun. Um, but I guess this was the calm before the storm because now Drew popping up at the door, clean shaven and all that stuff. And he gonna drop the bomb on her because it's kind of crazy. One baby daddy coming back, the other one presumed deceased. Like that's a hell of a thing to happen, especially around the holidays. And she was just telling Dante that she was hoping that Jason would be back, at least in time for Christmas and stuff, to spend Christmas with Danny and all that. Um, I don't know. Don't look like it's gonna happen, unless they get a good recast in there real quick. But it don't look like it might not happen. Um, but yeah, I'm really feeling Dante and Sam together. I really am. And Dante was wondering if she was interested, like if she was nervous or whatever about popping out to the families and stuff as an official couple. I'm like, listen, y'all look good together. They do. I'm not even gonna lie. Dante and Sam look like they fit. The chemistry is there. Their kids get along with each other. Um, I like it. I could definitely see them together. Even though I know it's probably not gonna last once they try to bring Lulu back or whatever the case at some point. But for however long Dante and Sam are gonna be together, I'm here for it. I really do like them as a couple right now. Um, so hopefully everything work out between them. So anyway, moving on from that, I totally get where Curtis is coming from. Like Curtis is not feeling Marshall at this point. He does not want Marshall in his life. I'm glad that Portia was there as a sounding board for him because even though he's angry at Marshall and he has every right to be. I mean, dude has been presumed dead all these years. Like he grieved this man. And all this time his ass was alive. I would have been pissed too. I get it, but I also get where Portia was coming from. Don't be so quick to freeze him out yet. Do a little digging, get proof that he really is who he say he is, and get the proof, and find out where the hell he's been all these years. You know what I'm saying? Like because he talking about it was safe now for him to come back. Safe from what? I think Curtis needs to get to the bottom of this, like get some answers out of him. Because in my opinion, Marshall owes that man a lot of answers, a lot. He owe him a lot. So I say give him, go get the answers that you want. Um, I felt bad though because Curtis, he might not make it to the Thanksgiving with Portia that she having for the doctors and stuff like that. I think he should go. I know he's bummed out about Marshall being back, and it's a lot of emotions right now. I think he should go. Like he should not be by himself for Thanksgiving. I know TJ mentioned that he was supposed to be having Thanksgiving with him or whatever. But the way Curtis acting, he just seemed like he want to be alone right now. Um, so hopefully they can figure that out. But I wouldn't let Marshall or anybody ruin my holiday. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely would not. So hopefully Curtis, gets to the bottom of this foolishness. Speaking of Marshall, he was at the hospital trying to talk to TJ or whatever. trying to speak with him privately and stuff, and TJ wasn't here for it. TJ was like, listen, I'm not comfortable with talking to you privately or at all, pretty much. But I guess Marshall wants, a chance to explain to TJ who he is and, why he disappeared on him and stuff. I wonder if Marshall knows that TJ is not Thomas's biological child. I don't think he know. Maybe he doesn't. And I totally get why Curtis didn't want to call Stella and let her know, because she recuperating from her stroke. So, information like this might, cause her to have a setback and whatnot. So I totally get why he's keeping this under QT and not telling nobody. So anyway, moving on from that. Chase was hilarious with when he was on the phone with BLQ. I'm like, BLQ, stop harassing this man. She all nervous and stuff, demanding that he come by the mansion, talking about, where are you? You need to be here. I'm like, let the man wash his ass. Like, he's in the shower, and it looked like it was like he was just enjoying himself up in that shower. I'm like, let him finish bathing and stuff and get to Finn and tell Finn what's going on, then he come talk to you. Calm down. And this fool's all up in the mirror practicing what he was going to say. I don't blame Chase. I do not blame Chase. He is nervous as hell. Like, he is super nervous because now he has to go public with this lie that he's the baby daddy, and, he don't know how the Quartermains are going to take it. So, he went to go talk to Finn, and Finn was just trying to, pack all of this information in. Like, Finn was like, what? Pregnant? Baby? You had a kid? And what? Like, Finn just could not wrap his head around all this. He just could not, at all. But he was happy for him. I feel bad for Finn because Chase can't tell him what's really going on, and he thinks that he has a niece now. I feel bad for him. But of course Chase doesn't want him telling nobody, especially their parents, mainly their parents. Speaking of, where the hell is Jackie? Like, I have not seen Jackie and Gregory in a hot minute. Since I think Chase was in the hospital is the last time we seen them. But I can understand why he don't want them to know, because that's the last thing he wants to do is rope more people into this mess. You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough he's bringing Finn into this, making him think he got a niece, but to bring his parents into this and making them think that they have another grandchild, I can understand why he like, yeah, don't tell them nothing. I totally get it. But Finn was supportive as always, letting them know, like, listen, you're gonna be a great dad. Go handle your business, go be with your baby mama. We'll talk later. Ned was happy as shit when he found out Valentine was moving out. He was excited. But he wasn't excited when he found out that Valentine, one, wasn't the father's child and that Chase is. I mean, he was happy, but at the same time, he was pissed because he felt BLQ was messed up for using that child for ELQ, just to get some shares. He was like, no. He was like, that ain't cool. But it is the Quartermain thing to do. I mean, let's be honest about that. She definitely pulled the Tracy. Like, Tracy definitely would have did some shit like that. Let's be real. I wonder how Ned is gonna respond, because when he finds out that he doesn't even have a grandchild at all, like, all of this was one big lie. I think he's gonna be pissed, but once he find out the full story, I think he'll be more understanding to it, more receptive maybe. I just couldn't stand how Ned was trying to blame Chase for this and stuff like that, trying to turn the tables on him. I'm like, bro, calm down, Ned. Calm down. Your daughter cooked all this up on her own, even though Chase dumbass had to go up in here talking about, oh, I'm the dad. I'm like, Chase, no, don't do this. But I get why they did it, though. Totally. BLQ is just racking up the enemies at this point. She got Austin over here, Valentine over here, potentially Peter over here once the truth comes out. She just racking up the enemies, because her and Ned both know Valentine is not going to walk away from this quietly. He's probably going to fight to get those ELQ shares back, seeing as how he signed them over under false pretenses. It was basically fraud. So he's probably going to try to get those shares back, or he's going to do something to get back at BLQ. Either way, she ain't heard the last of Valentine. She has not. And I hope Ned takes it easy on Chase, like I really do. Because Chase really is a good dude. Like, take it easy, Ned. Be careful. You ain't got to sit here and, argue with this man or whatever. Just take it at face value. Take the lie, I suppose, at face value. So anyway, I'm actually proud of Olivia because she tracked, Austin down. She was trying to apologize to him and make amends. And she's finally coming to terms with the fact that her son could be on the spectrum. That he might have autism or something. He might have some challenges. Speaking of, and I meant to mention that too. I like the fact that when Sam and Dante were talking, she talked about her brother Danny and stuff like that because he had similar issues to what Leo may be facing. So I like that she opened up to Dante about that. I meant to mention that. I thought that was a dope scene. But at least Olivia offered, Austin the truth. She even invited him to, dinner with the Quartermains and stuff. Austin had a funky attitude about it. He was like, listen, I don't want nothing to do with your family. I don't want nothing to do with the Quartermains. Y'all dinner, nothing. I don't want nothing to do with them. What pisses me off of Austin is he basically talking about, oh, for the way that they treated me and my father. Sir, do you not know the whole story about Jimmy Lee? Jimmy Lee was no saint when he came to Port Charles. That man came to town causing all type of trouble. Like, where is he getting this information from? Like, he talked like his father was a saint or something. Your father was no saint. Hell, he the reason why the Quartermains went bankrupt the first time. He's a big part of that. Selling off ELQ stock for a fake merger. Bankrupted the whole damn family. That was your daddy that did that. Hey, your father did that. He collapsed the Quartermains. Like, come on. One of the Cassadine relatives took off with the Quartermain fortune. I don't know where that fool at. He probably dead by now, but he definitely ran off with a huge bag, a huge Quartermain bag. So Austin need to go chill out. I mean, I'm not a fan of how they treated Austin when he first got here. I can understand why they were a little, icy towards him because the Quartermains don't trust nobody that come into their family saying, "Oh, I'm family too." Because usually people like that, they want something, money, stock, Quartermain fortune, they just want it. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand why they were not trusting of him. He just wanted what he felt like he was entitled to as a member of the family, as one of Edward's, grandchildren. He felt like he was entitled to some stock. He wanted to be a part of the family. ELQ basically is a part of the family. So, I can't blame him for that. But, they didn't have to treat him like that. So I get him on that. But he need to stop running around acting like his father got betrayed or something, like the Quartermains treated his father like shit, because Jimmy Lee was no saint at all. And Olivia was hoping that he would let this issue with BLQ go. And he talking about, oh, I'll try. He was lying. He has no intention of letting this feud with BLQ go. No intention whatsoever. And he was even saying that to Finn that he can't wait to get payback. That man ain't letting this go. Nope. He want BLQ head on a silver platter, on a platinum platter. And he ain't gonna stop till he get it. And you know what? I don't blame him because that's very Quartermain of him. The Quartermains, that's what they do. They get revenge. I can't be mad at them. And for us, the viewers, it's gonna be fun to watch. So I'm here for it. Hopefully BLQ can handle all these enemies coming at her because she about to have an abundance of them. So anyway, I enjoyed this episode. I can't wait for Monday's episode. Hopefully we get more family scenes like with Thanksgiving and stuff. Them preparing food or just having the family around, for dinner and stuff. So I can't wait to see the tail end of the Thanksgiving stuff on Monday. But yeah, that was pretty much the whole episode. I hope all you have a great night. Hope you all have a great holiday weekend. It's gonna be a long one from Thursday all up until Monday, basically up until Sunday, Monday. Um, so yeah, I hope you all enjoy it. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you all eat some great food, have some great family fun, stay safe, and I will see all of you later. Have a great time. See you all later. Peace.